name is Paige, a 27-year-old office worker. It's already been 5 years since I started working for this company, and now I'm a mid-level employee. Now I get assigned with larger projects, and I'm having a busy but fulfilling life. But there was one problem. At my office, there was an employee called Hazel who was the same age as me. And we've been working at the same department since we joined the company. But actually, she tends to act like she's better than others and look down on me. Hey Paige, do you know this brand? Then she showed me a bag with a logo of a famous brand. The staff recommended it to me, saying I look great with it. You know, I look great with luxury bags. I bought them again. Okay. Well, I don't care if she likes luxury brands or not. But I bet she's gonna look down on me again, as usual. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're too poor to buy any luxury brands. You're obsessed with saving money, so you even bring your own lunchbox. I was being inconsiderate. I'm sorry. See, here she goes again. I knew it was coming, but she really irritates me. I'm making my own lunchbox to get the necessary nutrients. And it's not because I'm obsessed with saving money. And I'm saving money for my dreams, so I don't want to waste any money. Well, I'm not interested in luxury brands anyways. But Hazel always acts like this, so it really stresses me out. Plus, she was born and grew up in the metropolitan area, so she looks down on me, who's from the rural side. I'm so jealous of people who are from the countryside. The air's clean and you get vegetables for free from your own farm. I've been in the urban area since I was born, so I really envy the clean air. I can only see the stars when I visit resorts on trips, and I've only bought vegetables from high-end supermarkets. Ugh, it's so annoying to see her pretend like she doesn't mean to look down on me. She's right about the air being clean back in my hometown, but not everyone makes their own vegetables at their farms. And did you hear her say resorts? And high-end for no particular reason? I can endure her looking down on me, but Hazel has a horrible attitude at work. She usually comes to work late, and she slacks off, forcing others to do work for her. If she wasn't there, the working environment would be 100 times better. But now I'm so full of happiness that I can forget about her existence. Actually, I'm having a wedding ceremony with my boyfriend Miles. We've constantly been saving up our money for marriage, and we've finally saved enough. Miles is 3 years older than me, and now he's 30 years old. We got to know each other through our hobby of visiting temples. And as we spend time together every weekend to visit temples, we fell in love with each other. The more stamps we get from the temples, the deeper our love gets. Today we visited my boss at work to inform him about our marriage and invited him to our wedding ceremony as well.
Oh, I see. Congratulations, Paige. Then we also have to celebrate at the office.
My boss congratulated us like that, but after Hazel heard about it, she started being sarcastic again. Huh? Paige, are you getting married? I didn't know you had a boyfriend. She was trying her best to act normally, but it was clear that she was losing her calm. Why would I tell her that I had a boyfriend? I knew that she would look down on me again if she got to know that I had a boyfriend, so I didn't tell her on purpose. I see. Okay. Oh, I know. You've been keeping it a secret because he's not worth mentioning. She's making up stories that suit her again. Well, you're getting older, so I guess you just decided to settle with an ordinary guy. Giving up is important too. Gosh, we're the same age. What do you mean, give up? I'm getting married because I love my partner. I don't care if he's ordinary or not. I'm so happy right now because I love him. I bragged about my love a bit, but she didn't seem affected at all. Yes, I know. Good for you. For a boring, impoverished type of girl like you, it's your last chance to get married, so make sure you keep him with you. Huh? What is that supposed to mean? You know, a high-spec beauty like me who grew up in the city can choose any kind of guy. So I want to spend time to find the best possible option. I was so popular when I went to a matchmaking party last weekend. That's what she says. But it's well known in our department that she's been failing to find her match at parties that she goes to every single weekend. Considering her personality, it's no surprise our conversation ended there. But a few weeks later, on our way home from the temple, we ran into Hazel. Oh, Paige, what a coincidence. Is he your boyfriend you were talking about? Hazel looked really interested, judging Miles' appearance from head to toe. Yes, he's my boyfriend, Miles. Miles, this is my colleague, Hazel. Like that, I introduced them to each other.
Hello, nice to meet you. Thanks for being nice to Paige.
When Miles greeted Hazel, just like how everyone would. Oh, I see. She was smirking and had a bad attitude. I knew it. You're a great match with Paige. You're wearing your workwear on your date. Do you work as a carpenter? Actually, there was a mowing event at the temple we often visit. We volunteered to help, so we both wore clothes that we wouldn't mind getting dirty, so Hazel seemed to be misunderstanding. We volunteered to help with some cleaning today, but she didn't listen to a single thing that I said. Gosh, you're so funny! Paige, he's such a good match for you. An impoverished guy with dirty clothes? Huh? So you work as a manual labor? I can't date a blue-collar worker. How dare she make fun of someone's boyfriend? She's so rude, and Miles is the best boyfriend in the world, who I love from the bottom of my heart. And how dare she look down on manual laborers? I can't believe she judges people based on their occupation. Don't you think you're being a bit rude towards someone's boyfriend? He might look dirty because we were cleaning today, but he usually looks great and clean. When I replied, feeling irritated, she continued with an arrogant attitude, looking down on us. Huh, well, I don't care. Let's say that's the case. Hey, it's true. But Miles cut me off mid-sentence.
It's fine, Paige. I bet you're hungry now after feeling mad. Come on, let's get some lunch.
But...
Forget it. Let's go. We'll get going now.
Miles pulled me by my hand and we left. Oh, it makes me so mad! I can endure it if she just targets me, but if she says those kinds of things about you, I can't forgive her! Then Miles said to me, who was still feeling furious.
Calm down. I know you're feeling mad, but there's a lot of different people in the world. Those types of people never listen. So try to empty your mind and clear your head. Forget what happened. And let's go get something delicious.
As I expected from Miles, I love how mature he is. I easily lose my temper, so someone like Miles is definitely a great match. Like that, we decided to eat a nice lunch and forget about Hazel like nothing happened. Hazel never stopped looking down on me, and she would make me feel awful by saying mean things and being sarcastic whenever she had the chance to. But according to the rumor, she's still struggling to find a match at the parties and actually panicking on the inside. She actually wants to get married more than anyone else, but because of her personality, she can't find a match. So she really hates the fact that I'm getting married before her. On the day of my wedding, time flew by, and it was already the day of the ceremony. I honestly didn't want to invite Hazel, but because I invited my other colleagues, I couldn't just exclude her, who joined the company at the same time as me. On my big day, as soon as Hazel arrived, she started looking down on me again. Hey, Paige! This venue is so small. I had trouble finding where it was. I got lost on the way. I'm having my ceremony at a new venue that's relatively small. But how come she can't find it because it's too small? Then she started to look around the hall and said something like this. What is this place? You have horrible taste, but it matches your impoverished status. The interior is boring and looks cheap. It's like a funeral rather than a wedding. Gosh, can she stop? It's true that the hall had a simple and modern design without any gorgeous stage or chandelier. Both Miles and I liked this simple but nice vibe, and the other guests seemed to love it too. As expected from a wedding between two poor people. If I was you, I would never have my wedding at a place like this. Ugh, who does she think she is? How dare she insult me on my big day, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? For our wedding today, we've been preparing a lot and trying our best to make it the best day in our lives. How come she says these things? Miles, who was next to me, was also taken aback.
I think you're going a bit overboard.
But Hazel didn't stop. At that moment, I saw the CEO walking towards us from the entrance. She wasn't aware of the CEO who was approaching us, and Hazel continued to insult us and the venue. I secretly exchanged looks with Miles. We'll make her regret that she looked down on us. Like this, we decided to get revenge on this woman who looked down on us all the time. Paige, your dress is also mediocre. I bet you tried to save money when renting your dress. Okay, just say whatever you want. Because I didn't talk back, she was attacking me with whatever she wanted to say. This venue shows how poor you are. It's so boring and obviously looks cheap. It seems like she wasn't aware of the CEO standing right behind her. And finally, the CEO opened his mouth to speak.
Hello there, Paige and Miles. Congratulations for your marriage.
Sir, thank you. Then Hazel barged into our conversation, cutting off my words. Sir, look at this venue. Doesn't it look so tiny and cheap?
How about we ask the main characters today, Paige and Miles? So, what do you think about our wedding hall that we have pride in as the owner?
It's an absolutely stunning and beautiful venue. I'm glad we got to be the first couple to get married here. Hazel, who was listening to our conversation, looked really confused, unable to understand what I just said. Huh? The owner? Of this hall? Yep, that's right. This is a new business that our company started investing in. They thought that more people would want to hold weddings at smaller venues, so they built a small but fancy hall.
I've been listening to what you said, and you seem to insult our hall a lot.
About that, because Paige and her husband are poor, so they can't afford to hold large weddings.
Oh? So you're saying Miles is poor? Then I must apologize. Maybe we didn't invest enough to design this new hall.
Huh? Design? This person? Huh? Isn't he a carpenter? Yes, Miles is actually a really popular architect. When they decided to ask a popular architect for their design, Miles was selected to be the one. It was just around the time when we decided to get married. So the CEO kindly offered that we should be the first couple to get married at the new hall.
I've been listening to everything you've said, but you've insulted our company too much. I've had enough, you stupid woman! If you can't congratulate your colleagues' happiness, you better leave right now!
I'm sorry! I didn't know! Hazel kept apologizing, but she got kicked out by the guards in the end. It looks like she was wandering around the venue for a while, but no one let her in, so she went home as she cried. Serves her right. After that, we successfully finished our wedding as all the guests congratulated us. It was a wonderful ceremony, and the guests praised us so much for it. After Hazel made the CEO mad, the other employees also submitted complaints about her, and she ended up being fired. She would always slack off and insult others whenever she opened her mouth to speak. It looks like she was also stalking one of our male clients. She also seemed to be in a lot of debt to buy all those branded goods, and her family even grew tired of her and kicked her out, so she moved into a cheap apartment. But the moneylenders found her, and I heard that she now works at a dangerous factory in the countryside. She's lucky she got to live in the countryside where the air is clean. On the contrary. The wedding hall was receiving great feedback, and Miles seemed to be very busy again. And actually...
Whoa, the temple we visited today was great. Our stamp booklets are full, too. I hope we can visit more temples together in the future.
It's going to be the three of us from now on.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean...
Yes! I'm pregnant!
I'm becoming a dad. I'll be the best dad in the world.
Oh, darling. Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!